Today's video review will be the Batman animated series Batwing, and it is massive in size. Just to give you an idea, so across you got about 25 inches, and overall about 39 inches roughly. So quite large, very impressive. That up there, like it's I mean, it's not very heavy, thankfully. It is awkward just because of the size, but wow, that is a nice looking Batwing. Just to show you a few things, if you look at the canopy, it does slide open and closed, just like that, nothing special. Now, you have room for Batman in the main cockpit. Let's just rotate that around so you can sort of see inside there. I'll get a little bit closer in a minute. You know what, let's do that and just sort of show you the closer. So there's all the controls. And it does light up. And this chair and everything, and I'll turn that on in a minute. And this piece here, if you want Robin in there, I believe it's, there it is. That comes out, and then you've got your seat for Robin. And so when not in use, you could just put that back in its place, and then it's just Batman flying, yada yada. You can have Robin in the back if you want, which is kind of nifty. So let's turn on the lights. Try doing this in one giant shot. Okay, so I'm just going to show you where the back is. Just going to flip you around. Alrighty. So, one of the nice things I do want to mention, the wings do come separate. So when you pull these wings, these tabs here, you can take the wings back off. See those tabs. Now the tab here and here lock into place when you lock this in place. As you can see the grooves, so you can see the grooves there and there. So when you put the wings on, because they come disassembled, those will lock into place and hold your wings nice and tight. Moving on to the landing gear. The opening of that. This one on mine seems to be a little bit tougher. There we go. I guess you can close those up if you want, no big deal. And the inside one, rotate towards the head there. Pull that back. And there's your other wheel. So now you've got all three wheels out so it can land. Next up is your on-off switch. So the Batwing takes 3 AA batteries. Storage is right there. This isn't really hard to figure out. There's your compartment. You use a Phillips screwdriver. On-off switch. Really basic. Let's turn it on. Flip you around again. And boom. Cockpit is lit up. Just show you the inside of it. There you go. So let's zoom up again. I'll get as close as I can without it getting too fuzzy. There you can see the inside of the cockpit. Also, the back afterburner also lights up. Those are your 2 main lighting sources. And since I haven't checked yet, this area does in fact light up as well. Alright, so now let's have a look at the Batwing with some figures inside. Alrighty. So looking at Batman and Robin. Robin has a ton of space. He could probably even hide under the seat and Batman never know he's there. Batman, however, could use a little bit more clearance. His cape really gets in the way of being able to fully do that. Like, I don't have him as extended. I think there's not enough clearance, really. Just barely clears him. Like, it's... I'm actually hitting Batman's head right there. That's part of the problem. I can't seem to get Batman in there, and look, see? Now I've gone and damaged him. So to compare the two vehicles, the Batwing is still quite a bit longer overall. And yeah, I mean, it looks fantastic. And now I have Batgirl and Robin flying instead. And as you can see when I close the lid, lots of space. So again, you want to be careful with Batman in the cockpit, just because it does, if I could sort of see if you can see that there. Nothing paint can't fix, but at the same time, if you're going to put Batman inside here, be very, very careful, just so it doesn't rub against his head and do any kind of damage like it did mine. So the next feature I want to show you is the sort of grappling hook, which is inside here. So you just flip that little knob there. It's kind of hard to pull out. It's really in there. There we go. So then you have, can you see that? We'll grab them like there. So it's just a little retractable grapple thingy that's inside. So, you know, let that go, close it up again, and stuff it back inside, close it. I'm probably never ever going to use that, but I thought I'd mention that it's there. So since I'm doing the review of the Batwing, I figure I'll do one of the Batmobile as well, just to sort of add it in there. Here's the basicness of the car. It's a very, very long nose, as it was in the animated series. The wheels turn very, very nicely. You've got your on-off switch for the lights here, just takes AA batteries. It also lights up the cockpit, which is also really nicely detailed inside. And the afterburner and brake lights are also lit up. Very nice lighting effects. Looks great in the dark, actually. And let's have a little closer look at the cockpit. So inside the cockpit, we've got the steering wheel. We've got a whole bunch of different lights and gadgets and stuff. Another interesting thing we have, elastic seat belts, which they are clips. You can clip them, unhook them, if you have really small hands, so they do unhook. Personally, I'll probably never use the seat belts because I'm a bad driver, mostly because they're kind of annoying to put on. You even have the gear shift. Like, there's a lot, it's just a little rubber, nothing major, but there's a lot of detail just inside the car in general. It's very, very funky. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much to the Batmobile or the Batwing in terms of really anything to say about it. The only features the Batmobile really has is the light-up cockpit, the backlights, the front lights, and it's a dual-seater compared to the original figure. Sorry, the original vehicle was, I think, a one-seater. So in this one, you can get Batman and Robin, or Batman and Batgirl, or Robin and Batgirl in the Batmobile instead. That's my video review of the Batwing and the Batmobile. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.